Hey there, YouTube. Coming to you with another game called Dark Angel Vampire Apocalypse. And yes, it's on the PlayStation 2. It's an old game. I think its first copyright goes back to 1999. And the latest copyright was like 2001 or 2002 or something like that. So anyway, the game, it's basically a 20-ish year old game. And it plays like an arcade game. It's really simple. It's very addicting. It's kind of like, yeah, it just really is. It's almost a little bit like Zelda and some of these arcade games that you find in back in the 90s and early 2000s. So anyway, I've actually paused it just as it was starting, and basically it starts you off at January 1st, 1670. So it gives you a setting. You're in the 17th century, and when you're hunting monsters, and that's the game.
Help us!
Humans need to learn obedience. In 1 year, the Dark Lord will cast the land in shadow.
So anyway,
Today the sun rises.
I'm the one with the
Be gone,
sword.
foul creature. We will rule the sun's We survived.
It's a miracle!
We must all work together if we are to win our freedom from the monsters.
Okay, so that's when you start out with, you have to clean out the first area, which I think is Westhaven. And so anyway, let me, the music's kicked in. Woo! So now I'm going to go over to the other two areas to clean them out too. The beginning is very simple. Most of the soundtrack is a heavy metal soundtrack. I've actually disabled most of the sound. And I've just upgraded to level 2. And like I said, I've been playing this a little bit, so I'm a little bit more, I know what to do. So anyway, there's the big dude. This is the boss. And it's really simple. So far, this is like the hardest part, is this guy. I've almost got him. When I'm done, I will speak to Agatha. She will heal me. Okay, I killed him with the gun, and he dropped me a crystal, a red crystal, which heals me. Another thing that can do to heal yourself is talk to Agatha. Okay. Also, she sells these things, potions for healing you, and I've got enough for them, so I'm going to buy some. All right. So while I'm in this screen, I'll talk about some of the things. You can equip armor. It can equip boots, which help you jump. Equip bracers. A melee weapon. And you can equip a flintlock. Okay? In the game, there is a flintlock long gun and a flintlock repeater. The repeater is awesome when you get to that. In here, I have some other things. I've also got a mace in here. Okay. I've also got some bombs. They're good for dealing with a bunch of enemies in one area. And I've got a set of level 1 armor, which isn't a very good set. Now, as the game goes on, all these items, they have all kinds of bonuses and things that help you in your adventure, in your gameplay. And it's just like playing almost any kind of D&D type style game where you're trying to equip things that have certain bonuses towards spirit and health and other different things. So, and like I said, the game is not like a rocket science game to try to figure out, and the controls are really easy. That's another thing. A lot of games, especially on these consoles, the controls are not very user-friendly. And some of them, they don't give you the option to change the way the controls are. So, anyway, let's see. I've got a quest that I can accept, and it's a rescue, and I want to say yes. Rescue from the Lost City. I will do that shortly. And let me bug out of this. And I'll do that by hitting the start button. Okay. And let's talk to Jenkins. Okay. How much are the ammo? Because I know I'm low on ammo. 380. I actually don't have a lot. So I'm going to do something. I don't need this mace. It's no good. I'm going to sell it. Okay. Now I have enough for more ammo. Okay, and you don't want to run out of ammo. And I also suggest, as far as the setup for the playing this game, is what you see here with the gun, which is on the square button, the blade or the melee weapon, which is on the X button, the bracers, which is on the O button or 0 button, circle button. And that one will allow you to go into a guard to block enemy attacks. Also, the bracers later on in the game come with all kinds of different bonuses. And then the boots. Then you have, which they can also come with different bonuses as well. But there's another quest here I want to take, and you want to pick up all these quests when they come along. So you always want to talk to all these different characters and your different home cities that you can go to. So, and I'm going to take that, and it's a do battle in the Badlands, stop all enemies. Usually it's like kill 90 or 70 something or so enemies. And you see you get a bonus to +4 research when you do these. And I've accepted it. So, anyway, just to show, there's another gun here for sale. It's a level 1 gun, and it's really no different from what I got there, because that's level 1 too. So first, I'm already level 2, and one of the things that's also neat about this game is you can equip items that are above your level. So, like the other character that I've been playing, I have that character is a level 23, but I've got level 25 items that I'm using. So it's if you can buy it or collect it, you can probably use it. And so that's something to know. So other thing is I've got this little bit of armor over here, equipped to increase defense. It's not equipped. In this screen, I can't. I'm in the purchase from, I'm at the seller's store. So I need to hit start to get out of it. Now I'll hit select to go on over to my my inventory. And I'm using I can use the arrows, or I can use the analog stick to move the cursor over to it, and then I just want to press For the armor, you can press any one of the buttons, but I'll just hit X, and it popped me in the armor. And if I wanted to change where I got different things or not, so these potions here, which heal your health, if you want to use them, you'll have to put them in one of the button slots. So let's just say I needed to revive myself. I could use this square button and put it there. Come out of there. I can push the square button to drink the potion to revitalize my health, and go back to the inventory screen by hitting select, and then go back over to your inventory and re-slot the weapon that you were using the corresponding button on the controller. It's that simple. It's kind of similar to Resident Evil a little bit, but even easier, way easier than Resident Evil. In fact, I got kind of I like the Resident Evil games, but I don't like the way they cause you to direction and point your weapon towards the ground. And it's just all the controls on that game seem a little like redundant and crazy. But anyway, let's see. What do I want to do here? Oh, I've got some quests. So we're gonna open up the map, which is push start. Okay. So you see where the flags are. Those are your quests. So level 1 city. I got to do something in the Badlands. That's defeat all enemies. And then that's the other home city. So your home cities are Westhaven. Whoops, not there. Home or Hom and Regard. So I want to open up the home city before I do any of these other quests. So let's go there. All right. And there's all kinds of crazy monsters. Some of them remind me of the monsters from Hellboy. Like this guy. Oh, and that crystal right there, that's for my health. Watch my red bar on the left go up. So I'm going to equip a different weapon. I'm realizing I need to put in the bombs. I might need the bombs for this dude. But I'm also going to... I need to put in one of my potions. And then I'm going to quickly go back, drink the potion, health up, go back to start, put in the gun real fast. And like I said, it's that simple. This game's like that. And then let me drop a bomb. Okay, I'm low on life. I'm actually going to go and get the 100% potion. And then I'm going to drink that. I'm leaving it in that spot because I might need it. This guy is kind of hard. Quest completed. Alright, I hope the music isn't covering my voice. I'm going to talk to the sellers here. Okay. This particular character is the one where you can buy your heavy plate armor from. See? And I can't buy it because I don't have anything good enough to get it right now. But I can get the quest here. You want to do that. And that is rescue from Tanglewood. Bring back Brody, Lulra, and... Is that Kathy, does that say? Or Kahi? So anyway, and that's a +1 and +3 or +5 to economic. I guess it depends on how well you do. I guess if all three of those characters have life left and they're not fallen or dead when you rescue, you get +5, or you get +3 or +1, depending on who's left. Okay. So, one more thing I gotta do is I want to just go into options here, and I'm wondering if vibration on, health bars on. I feel like something ain't right. Nope. Let me hit a save game here. And you want to save often, especially with an old PlayStation 2, because you know it's common that they do like to crash. So, and this is a game where you might end up playing for quite a while. So, anyway, I'm going to stop the recording. That's going to be part. You know what? I'm going to keep playing, and I'm just going to play through one of these levels because they're pretty easy. So, let's go to the Lost City level 1. Okay, and I forget what the quest that's there, but it's easy to complete. I'll walk you through it as I'm there. So when you first show up, you get swarmed by enemies. And most of it is just that simple. You just fight. Okay, so here I am in level 1. Okay, those are secrets. The things that you can open up, and there might be prizes in them. And the stone walls, all you have to do is swing your weapon. Okay, I collected some boots. Let me see if they're better. I'm going to go where there's no enemies and see if I can slot those boots. So that's what I have equipped. Yep, and those are level 2 boots, so let's put them in. So in the upper left corner, let me do something here. Okay, yeah, the music is getting a little loud, so even though I had it on the lowest level. Okay, so what was I going to get ready to talk about? Okay, anyway, so this game drops plenty of loot, so that's the good part about it. And let's see, and you see the map. Sorry, I was talking about the map in the upper left corner. It's a circle, and if you hit the R2 button, it blows up the map. Well, actually, it moves out from the map, so you can see a larger picture of the map. So you're the green with the circle around it, and the other green is the entrance. The red is normally the exit. If you see a pink on the map, that is usually the boss that you have to kill. So, alright, let's get going here. I also want to... I know I only have one of these, but I'm a little bit low on health. And let's put in the bracers. They help with the defense. Okay. So You see the green dots? Those are items that you can look under, or you break them up, and you see if there's any items there. So, like, you hit it with your weapon. There was nothing there on that one. That one had nothing. That one had nothing. And you can hear the enemies coming. So I use the... Yep. And I like to use the gun. I've learned that the gun is extremely helpful. But the boots that I just picked up, they might even be better than the ones I just equipped. So let me check on them. And I don't think they are. Yeah, those are level 1 boots. They're whoop-de-doo. So, let's just keep exploring. I like to clear out the whole map. I'm a completist. And I just picked up another saber. And a bag of coins. Ruby there. Okay, so yeah, I'm at 50% health, which isn't good. Okay, now you see all the little secrets there. A ruby. Another ruby. And you turn these in for various things to get points and bonuses. Okay, so a little bit on this game. I bought it used off Amazon, and it didn't come with the booklet, so I don't know what all these enemies are. So, you saw that I picked up another sword. It's a level 1 saber. Bonus damage to undead, pierce vampires, and ghosts. Bonus, okay, the one that they're both pretty much the same thing, except one is ghouls and one's ghosts. So those are some basic weapons. They also come with broadswords, vampire swords you can get axes, you can get maces, and you can get scythes. Okay, so want to go to where that green dot is. So, another thing to note when playing this game is that you want to take all the loot you're not going to use, like the boots and some of the armor you don't want, and the and maybe some of the weapons and stuff, and sell them to the vendors to earn some more of your gold. And then you can use that to buy stuff that you actually need, like potions, better armor, better weapons. Okay, so I'm low on life. I'm going to run away from this other enemy dude, and I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to equip my potion. Okay, and then I'm going to re-equip my bracers for a little extra defense. And so here's another thing too. If you die, you go back to the last home city that you were at, and you can come back, and the same amount of enemies you defeated are already defeated, and you have a fresh start at what's ever left in a level. And that will happen frequently throughout the game. And it's... Okay. So you saw my little battle technique there, trying to move around them to keep them from hitting me with their flames, and also using the flintlock to deal with as many as possible. So let's see. Which way am I gonna go here? So I think. Oh, okay. Let's go to the smaller map. And there's a lot of doubling back you'll do. And I don't know how many levels this game comes with. How far the game goes. Okay, it looks like there's something down there that perhaps I haven't been to yet. Yep. Okay, here's some dudes. So this bluish purple crystal here, if you look at the lower left, you've got I guess that's your spirit bar. Anyway, that is your special ability when you're in combat. With the melee weapon, you press R1 and whichever button you got your melee weapon on, and it'll do a special powered ability. It does help with defeating the bigger dudes, and I should have demonstrated that. And I'm saying dudes a lot. I should probably stop that. So, let me demonstrate that weapon. That's it right there. And the saber, I guess it uses the hilt. You punch with the hilt. Ooh, and I got a broadsword. So let's check and see if that sword is better. A level 2 broadsword, bonus damage to undead, dispel ghosts, and fiends. Let's put in the level 2 weapon. Okay. And moving right along. So I'm going to want to work my way up. If I can. Which looks like it's this way. Did I already go this way? I went almost this far, so...
My life.
And there was nothing in those pyramids.
My life.
So I'm almost to the entrance to the next level. Okay. And I'm at a point where I need to heal up, so I'm going to use my last potion. Okay. And I'm a completist, so before I go in, I'm going to take out the rest of these guys. Another weapon. Ooh, and a healing crystal. I needed that. I could have used it a little bit better. And there was nothing in that chest, as you can see. And as you see, there's plenty of loot. Okay, now back to the beginning. So, the beginning was actually very close to the end, and that is very common. Sometimes it's the exact same room. But I strongly recommend exploring the whole map for all the obvious reasons. Oh, there is another goodies. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is before I go to level 2, I'm going to go and I'm going to save game. This way, if you die, you know, and all that stuff. So, I'm going to go back to level 1. And here's the entrance into level 2. And when you go to level 2, you have to fend off all the enemies that are right there. You'll get swarmed. And I made it to level 3. And I wasn't kidding about getting swarmed. And just pick up the local goodies. And, okay, so I'm going to come back to level 2 later. And I'm going to also go back and save game. This is sort of my routine. And then I'm going to go to here. I'll come back there in a while. I still have a mission to do, but I got some stuff to sell. And so I've got a pair of boots that I'm using, and I got 2 to sell. And then I'm not using these sabers. Sell them. And I need to buy. Okay, you're always going to need some potion stuff. And then I'm going to, let's see. And I got to go to the other guy, sells the bullets. And I don't have enough to buy, so I will hold off on getting them. And what about bombs? I could buy bombs, but I wouldn't have that much money left, so I'm not going to get them. So anyway, I'm going to save again, just for giggles. And I'm going to call this particular first bit complete that I've recorded, and this will be the first video, and then the next video I'll come back and play something else with this.